Hi there, my name is Lawrence, and in today's video I'm going to show you how to easily install Windows 11 25H2 on your computer, even if it's unsupported. To get started, open up your computer, go into the Windows start bar and type in PC Health Check and click on the application. From this PC Health Check application, click on the Check Now button. As you can see from this modal pop-up, my Windows computer is supported to run Windows 11. For all of you that are watching this video, you will most likely see a pop-up that looks similar to this image. The reason for this is Microsoft have made it a requirement that your computer should meet the following requirements in order to upgrade. Your computer supports secure boot, TPM 2.0 is enabled on your computer, your processor is supported for Windows 11, you have at least 4 GB of RAM, your computer's hard drive has at least 64 GB of storage, and your processor has at least 2 or more cores. Even if your computer doesn't meet these requirements, do not worry. I'll now show you how to successfully upgrade your unsupported computer. To get started, open up your browser and type in Windows 11 25H2 download and hit enter. From the Google search results, click on the first result from the Microsoft page entitled Download Windows 11. For today's tutorial, you'll want to download and install the Windows 11 disk image ISO. To do this, scroll all the way down to the bottom of the page and select the ISO that is available on the drop-down, which for me is Windows 11 Multi Edition. Now click on the Download Now button. You'll now be asked to select the product language for the ISO image. Please note, if you're upgrading your computer, you will need to download and install the Windows ISO image using the same language as the one that is currently installed. To check your current operating system language, simply go into the start bar, type in Command Prompt, and right-click on the application and click on the Run as Administrator option. Once the Command Prompt application opens, type in the following command: dism /online /get-intl and hit the Enter key on your keyboard. Your operating system's language will now be displayed. As you can see, mine is English US. Now, reopen your browser and select your operating system's language from the drop-down menu and click on the Confirm button. As you can see, the ISO image is now ready for download and you have 24 hours to download the file. Now click on the Download button. Depending on the download speed of your internet, the download may take anywhere from 10 minutes to an hour. Thankfully, I have already downloaded the ISO image, so I already have it available in my Downloads folder. Once you have downloaded the ISO image, you'll now want to reopen your browser and type in Rufus. Rufus is a free application we'll be using today that allows you to write an ISO file to a USB drive, which enables you to create a bootable USB installer for operating systems like Windows or Linux. From the Google search results, click on the Rufus website and on the website, the Download section. Now from this page, click on the release which matches your computer's architecture bit, which for me is 64-bit, which means x64, and then I'll select the standard version of Rufus. Now click on the hyperlink for the download. The installer will now begin downloading, and you'll want to open the file once it's installed. You'll most likely be prompted if you want to check online for updates. Now for this part of the video, you'll need a USB thumb drive which is at least 16 GB in size. Now, plug the USB drive into your computer. Once you've completed this, click on the Device drop-down menu option in Rufus and select your USB thumb drive. Now, next to the Boot Selection section, click on the Choose button and select the Windows 11 ISO image that you previously downloaded. Now, on your keyboard, you're going to want to click the keys Alt and E together at the same time. What this does is it enables dual UEFI BIOS mode, which makes your USB drive bootable on both modern UEFI and older legacy BIOS systems. This feature allows a single bootable drive to work across a wider range of computer hardware. You'll need to do this step, as most unsupported computers don't support UEFI. Now click on the Start button. This Windows User Experience pop-up will now display. You'll want to ensure that the following options are checked. Remove requirements of 4 GB of RAM, Secure Boot TPM 2.0. Remove requirement for an online Microsoft account. Disable data collection. Disable BitLocker automatic device encryption. Now click on the OK button. You'll now receive this pop-up that's going to inform you that you'll lose all data on the thumb drive you plugged in. If you want to back up your thumb drive, click on the Cancel button and do so before performing this process, as it will wipe everything on your thumb drive. Now click on the OK button. Rufus will now start building your USB thumb drive. This process can take quite a while depending on the specs of your computer. Once the USB drive has been built with the Windows 11 ISO, you'll now see the status ready. Now click on the Close button. Now to begin upgrading your computer to Windows 11, simply open up File Explorer, open up your USB thumb drive. From here, you can see all of the Windows 11 installation files. To begin the install, all you need to do is double-click on the Setup application file and click on the Yes button on the User Account Control pop-up. Now, I'm going to run through the Windows 11 setup process. You won't be able to see it on my screen, but if your computer is unsupported, you'll see an image like this, telling you that your computer is unsupported for Windows 11. You'll be able to bypass this screen by clicking on the Accept button. Now, Windows will begin installing Windows 11. This process may take anywhere from 15 minutes to an hour depending on your computer's specs. Please note, if the Windows installation gets stuck at 46%, go into the Windows Start bar and open up the Services application. Once you're in the Services application, look for the Windows Installer and Windows Update services, and ensure both of them are running by right-clicking on them and clicking on Start. This should help you get past being stuck at 46% if that's an issue for you. My computer has now finished upgrading. Now, go into the Start bar and type in My PC, and click on the About Your PC search result. Now from this settings modal, if you scroll down to the Windows Specifications section, you can see that the version of my computer is now 25H2. And it's as easy as that. Upgrading your unsupported computer to Windows 11 25H2 is a fairly easy task to perform. If you liked this video or found it helpful, please give it a like, comment and subscribe.